3rd Region Boys Tournament action. First round, the 12th District champion Butler County Bears taking on the 9th District runner-up Davis County Panthers. And guys, I'm just going to start this broadcast by saying this is probably the toughest game the Bears could have gotten during the draw. But, you know, to be the best, you want to beat the best, Coach. So definitely expected a good game tonight. Bears coming into this one 20-8. And the Panthers coming to this one 24-7 as we are here in the Morgantown Bank & Trust pregame show. And, Coach, we're going to go over some Delta Faucet keys to the game, and me and Parker will go over some of the keys for the Bears. Big key tonight, just looking while they were warming up, Coach. I know that Davis County's got a fella over there who's 6'7", and he looks like he moves around pretty good to be 6'7". So I imagine that keeping Lawson Rice and Trevor Louise, our two big men, on the floor at all times is going to be huge. So keeping them out of foul trouble, Coach, we've talked about it all year. Running about a 6 to 7 man rotation. So the Bears have dealt with this all season. But if one man gets in foul trouble, it's definitely going to be interesting to see how the Bears handle it. So my key to the game is going to be keeping Lawson Rice and Trevor Louise on the floor. And in that, they should hope to try and control the boards as well. In controlling the rebound game and getting those second chance opportunities is going to be huge for the Bears tonight. Yeah. Parker, what are some things that you think the Bears could do?
You know, just staying out of foul trouble. We say it pretty much every time. Got to keep our key players on the floor, and especially, like you said, 6-7 matchup. It's going to be hard, even if you do go straight up to make a defensive effort. So you got to stay out of foul trouble. Watch those easy fouls. Watch the frustration fouls, because we see those a lot. You lose a play, you get a turnover, and you go back on defense and you get a foul. Just got to keep your head cool. Stay in the game.
Keep your head cool. Big shout out. I'm going to go ahead and shout them out right now. Bears faithful. We knew, guys, that this was going to be a packed house on the Butler County side, and it did not disappoint. The Butler County section definitely filling up right now. And the student section also showing out. They're actually across from us tonight, Coach. They were behind us during the ladies' game, but they are here across from us, so it's nice to see all the Bears faithful out here to support the Bears. And Coach, I believe you have some things on Davis County.
Yes, sir, I do. Jonah, glad to be with you and Parker tonight. Like I said, great atmosphere, March Madness, Sports Center, 75 years of history in this building. But yes, if I'm Davis County Panthers, these are my keys to the game. And again, I hope this game plan doesn't come through.
Right.
But folks, Davis County is 24-7. They are going to want a slow tempo, half-court game. They hold their opponents in the 60s and 50s. They actually have only allowed their opponents 53 points a game. So they're going to defend as aggressively as they can. I think keys to the game, hold tie price to 20 or less. Turnovers. They are going to force Butler into many as mistakes as possible. They're going to rely on their bench. They're going to go 6, 7, 8, and 9. They're probably going to go 3 or 4 players off the bench and hope that they can get the big man, Lawson Rice, in foul trouble. Their big man is De'Aaron Watkins, 6'7" sophomore. So again, but the one thing I like, again, Butler County run and gun, let it rip. The four games that Davis County has lost, they have given up 70 points or more. And I know Jonah and Parker, that probably plays right into our style.
It does, and you said they like to go half court, and Butler County's the complete opposite, Coach. They like to play that hounding defense, get those tip balls and get out and run the fast break. And I look for the Bears to come out early. We've said it all year. It's coming out in the first quarter and the third quarter especially, and getting that tempo and getting that momentum early. If the Bears can capture that momentum early, it's going to be hard for Davis County to get it back. Like we said, the Bears faithful being here, and the boys just love. They're really good at feeding off of that energy that the fans give them. So I look for the Bears to come out and really run with this team and hopefully be able to control this game from the tip.
Another thing tonight, men, we've got 4th Region officials working. Again, folks, you may not know, 3rd Region officials all year long, but when you get to tournament time, they switch regions. So these are 4th Region officials tonight. And from what you all said, Monday night, regional tournament, they let the athletes take center stage, so they do let them play.
Right.
They'll keep the game under control, but every foul won't get called.
Right, that's exactly right, Coach. And that's going to play to our advantage, I would say. The defense that Justin Caston and Briar Griffin especially like to play, it's an aggressive defense, a lot of hands, a lot of touching, and just really getting in those other players' heads. So I expect that to play to the Bears' advantage tonight, hopefully. As I think we're ready for the starting lineups here. Another thing to add, well, I'll add it after we go through the starting lineups here. as I believe we should start.
Visiting team on the scoreboard.
The Davis County Panthers.
Runner-up, the Davis County Panthers.
Like we said, 9th district runner-ups, coach, but still 24-7. They're having a great season. This is a team that obviously this is going to be one of the biggest tests for the Bears this season.
Absolutely. I was talking to a gentleman. Davis County actually led in the district championship by 12 points going into the fourth quarter, and then Catholic came back to beat them in the fourth quarter on a game-winning shot.
And starting lineups here for the Davis County Panthers. Number 1, Jackson Brown. Number 2, Gage Phelps. Number 11, Jonathan Moss, who actually played for Owensboro last year, but Owensboro beat us in this regional tournament last year. So seeing him here again. Number 20, Aiden Ayer. And number 24, De'Aaron Watkins. And, Coach, there's one thing that we make jokes about, me and Dad, all the time, and that's something you can't teach height. And Watkins has the height, Coach, so I expect to see him and Lawson Rice be the matchup that everyone's going to be watching tonight.
He definitely does. That young man has a wingspan, and he's just a sophomore, 6'7". So that should be a great matchup tonight between he and Lawson.
And now the starting lineup for your Butler County Bears. Trevor DeWeese coming in this game averaging 7 points and 7.9 rebounds. Number 11, Justin Caslin averaging 10 points. Number 15, Briar Griffin averaging 11.7 points. Number 24, Lawson Rice averaging 18.4 and 10 rebounds. And number 22, Ty Price averaging 28.9.
And then forward, number 24, Lawson.
And, folks, we're ready. They're getting ready to tip it off. Coach Dockery giving some last-minute instructions. Again, opening round, Region 3, 5,000 capacity seats. Sports Center, 75 years of history here in the 3rd region. They've been playing basketball here since 1949.
We're set for tip-off. Lawson Rice going to face off against De'Aaron Watkins. 24 versus 24. Rice wins the tip, and Price is going to bring it across to start the Morgantown Bank of Trust first quarter of play. Rice at the top of the key, hands it back off to Price. Price.
2-3 zone.
Going to a 2-3 zone early here, trying to get Ty Price sporadic up top. He gets it over to Griffin on the wing. Griffin works it over to Caslin on the wing. Caslin inside to DeWeese on the free throw line. Jumpers up, and it is good. Trevor DeWeese, the first scorer tonight in this regional tournament game. 2-0, Bears lead. Davis County bringing it across here. That's number 1, Brown. Hands it off to Moss. Moss being hounded by Griffin. Bears going to the man-to-man defense here to start this one out. Phelps has that top of the key, works it in the corner to Moss, who fires the 3-ball, and it is good. Jonathan Moss with an immediate answer for Davis County. 3-2 now. 7 minutes to go in the Morgantown Bank of Trust first quarter play. Ty Price brings it across. Gives it over to DeWeese high on the wing. Works it inside to Rice on the wing. Back outside to DeWeese, works it cross court to Griffin, in the corner to Caslin for 3 in the corner, and it is good. Caslin with the first Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Bobby Smith three-pointer of the night. 5-3 now. Bears leading, 6 minutes, 45 seconds to go here. Number 20, that's Ayer, has it on the wing, driving in against DeWeese, goes up, blocked by DeWeese, and they're going to get DeWeese for a foul here, saying that he got a little bit of arm there.
Trevor's first foul, team's first.
Aiden Ayer at the line to shoot.
Region 3 action again, opening round, Butler County Bears.
Aiden Ayers' first free throw attempt is up, and it is good. 5-4 now, 4 minutes, 42 seconds to go in the Morgantown Bank of Trust first quarter play. If you're just joining us, Ayers' second free throw attempt is up, and it is good. 5-5 now. Ty Price deciding to slow it down here. Brings it across. Drives in from the wing, kicks it out to DeWeese in the corner, back to Price on the wing. Price now drives again. Looks like they're going to get someone for a foul here. It's going to be on number 1, Jackson Brown, his first.
Must have been a hand check, or he held on. Again, Ty's making some good moves, making them collapse and find that open man, and we got to hit this 2-3 zone.
Price in the corner. One step back three, and it is good. Top Price for Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Bobby Smith. Three-pointer, the second of the night for the Bears. 8-5 now. 6 minutes, 20 seconds to go now. Ayer with it. He's going to drive in on DeWeese again. Spin move, jump stop. Great move by Ayer. No good on the jump shot, though. Rebound batted out. They're going to say it's out on Ayer. Butler County's first opportunity here to score with no answer from Davis. As now Price going to walk it across again. He's going to be picked up by two people. As now DeWeese back over to Castlin. Castlin now driving in, gives it over to Rice on the baseline. Rice back up top to Price. Threatens to shoot the three, instead puts it on the ground, gives it back over to Griffin. Griffin wants to set up some offense here. Splits the 2 men up top, hands it off to Rice under the baseline. Rice kicks it back out to Price for three on the wing. No good, rebound. Gonna go the way of Moss. Moss with a great save there, gets it over to Phelps. Phelps now pushing the tempo for the Panthers. Phelps drives in against Castlin, goes up for two, no good, rebound. Brought down by Rice, who gets it ahead to Griffin. Griffin now on a 1-on-3 situation, goes up for two, and he gets it to go.
Great job by Briar Griffin. Not only did he lay it up, he drew the foul.
On number 11, Jonathan Moss. The Panthers' leading scorer, averaging 16.6 points per game.
10-5, Bears lead.
And,
Griffin at the line to shoot one.
And Coach, something that the Bears are doing a really good job of as Briar Griffin knocks down that final finish free throw. They're attacking the ball really well, and if you can get the Panthers into foul trouble, it'll be a big help. So I look for the Bears to keep attacking the rack the way they are as Moss gets it up top to Watkins. Ball's tipped out by Price. Back into the hands of the Panthers. Moss recovers it, gets it over to Ayer for three in the corner. He's wide open, no good. Rebound. Price, though. Price brings it across for the Bears. Trying to drive in. Can't find anything. Stripped into the hands of Moss. Moss has numbers against Griffin, goes up for two, and gets it to go. 11-7, Bears still lead. Rice has it on the wing. Rice kicks it out to Castlin in the corner for three. No good, rebound. Tipped by Rice. I think they're going to get Watkins for a foul here.
Yeah, he grabbed Lawson's arm. Big man, the 6'7" sophomore Watkins, his first foul. Team's third.
Already with 4 minutes and 45 seconds to go in the Morgantown Bank of Trust first quarter play. Rice has it on the baseline. Tries to make a move here, kicks it out to Griffin instead. Griffin threatens to shoot, instead drives here. Jump stop, takes the jumper from the free throw line. No good, tipped by Moss. Rebound, Rice hands it off to DeWeese.
Davies has switched man to man now.
He gets it up to Price, who's going to slow it down here. Gets a screen from Griffin. He's going to try and drive now. Hands it off to Rice, who goes up for two.
Great assist by Ty Price.
Great job by Price there, drawing in the defense and dishing it off to Rice.
13-7, Butler leads.
4 minutes now to go in the Morgantown Bank of Trust first quarter play. Moss brings it across, hands it off to Brown. Brown at the top of the key, step back. Great defense by Price. Rebound, Trevor DeWeese hands it off to Griffin, and Griffin will bring it across this time. Works it all the way down the court to Castlin on the baseline. Back to Griffin on the cut. Griffin up for two and gets it to go. And we got a timeout.
Davies County, 30-second timeout. 15-7 Bears.
And this is exactly what we wanted to see, Coach. Bears coming out firing. I mean, they've only had one or two possessions coming up empty-handed on the offensive side. And like you said, Coach, we want to see the Bears get out and score a lot of points in this game. But the defense right now, Coach, Bears have been playing man-to-man pretty much all season. I mean, we've seen them go to the 2-3 rarely. But right now, every one of the Bears is playing some terrific defense. Ty Price had a great contest right there at the top of the key. And Lawson Rice doing a great job keeping Watkins under control under the basket. And I believe he's actually might even be winning the rebound battle between them two right now.
I think so. Davies County doesn't appear to be going to the glass that well. And again, I'm a little bit surprised. And again, that was just a pregame analogy. But Davies County appears like they think they want to run with us.
Right.
And right now, it's not working.
So Moss is going to bring it across for the Panthers here. Picked up by Griffin. Going to go with a full court man-to-man here. He gets it up top to Watkins. 15-7, 3 minutes, 45 seconds to go in the Morgantown Bank of Trust first quarter play. Moss has it at the top of the key. Gets a screen from Watkins, goes the other way. Jump stop, takes a shot from the elbow. They're going to get Castlin here for a foul on the shot. And, Coach, he may have hit his arm there, but I don't understand how his head flew back like that. But either way, Moss is going to go to the free throw line.
That was tick for tack. But, yeah, Justin Castlin, first foul.
As Moss's first free throw attempt is up, and it is good.
Moss, 6 points of Davies County's 8, and Davies County has not substituted yet. A little bit surprised.
Moss now. Second free throw attempt is up. And it is good. And that ball doesn't lie, Coach. Goes both ways. As Price now going to bring it across here. 15-9. 3 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. Brought to you by Morgantown Bank and Trust. Griffin has it at the top of the key. Briar Griffin going to drive in against Moss here. Picks up his dribble, gets it over to DeWeese at the top of the key. DeWeese trying to hand it off to Price. Instead gives it to Griffin on the wing. Griffin getting some instructions from Coach Fleener here. Gets it over to DeWeese in the corner. He'll fire the 3-ball. No good. Rebound. Jonathan Moss for Davis County. 15-9 here as Moss brings it across.
It's a 3-minute mark, first quarter.
Moss gets it over to Ayer in the corner to number 2. That's Phelps. Phelps drives baseline against Caslin. And they're going to get Caslin for a foul here. That'll be his second.
Good move then by the young man. He beat Justin to the baseline and needed some help defense to collapse. Justin picks up his second. Very quickly, number 3. Clayton DeWeese is going to check in for
Wisely. Caslin probably going to sit the rest of this first quarter, not trying to pick up that third foul. As Davis County now inbounding under their own basket here. Moss gets it in way up top to Brown. Brown back to Moss on the wing. Moss now, hounded by Griffin, gets it over to Ayer. Ayer over to Phelps. Phelps on the wing, trying to get into the post. Can't, drives instead, goes up against DeWeese. No good on the lay-in attempt. Rebound batted around, and Lawson Rice comes away with it, gives it ahead to Ty Price. Price now gives it back into Rice on the baseline. Rice getting hounded, and they're going to call a jump ball.
Wow.
Bears faithful really wanted a foul there. Lawson Rice was
I thought he was.
I
thought the big kid, I thought Watkins reached in on him, but they called jump ball, so possession there goes to Davis County.
This is now number 2, Phelps, going to hand it back off to Moss, who brings it across with a full head of steam here on the wing now. Pulls it back. Like you said, Coach, trying to set up that half-court offense for the Panthers. Moss trying to put the moves on Griffin, unsuccessful. He's going to hand it off to Phelps. Phelps now at the top of the key. Works it back to Moss on the wing. Moss fakes the screen, goes in, Euro step, goes up for 2, and what a move there by Jonathan Moss. 11-15 now, 2 minutes to go. Ty Price now
There's a body check.
Blocked by Watkins. They get it ahead to Phelps. Phelps now being chased down by Griffin, goes up for 2 and gets it to go. Bears need to slow this down here. Momentum firmly in the hands of the Panthers now. 13-15. Bears still leading. 1 minute, 50 seconds to go in the Morgantown Bank and Trust first quarter of play. Price gets a screen from Rice.
Number 20 is doing a lot of body checking there. I thought we were going to get it finally. Aaron picks up a foul. And again, the young man's playing good defense, but again, that was a little bit too much contact on Ty Price.
And if I'm Davis County's coach, I'm sure that's in the scouting report. I'm sure they don't mind picking up a few of those fouls every once in a while, Coach, as long as they keep hounding Ty Price the way they are right now. As Griffin now going to slow things down for the Bears here up top.
15-13, this is exactly what we thought. This is regional basketball, almost like championship basketball in the first round.
Briar Griffin wants to give it over to DeWeese, high on the wing, gets it to Price in the corner, drives baseline, hands it off to Rice. Rice goes up and slams it in. Another great job there by Price, drawing the defense in and using that attention that he's getting and handing it off to Rice for another assist. 17-13, Bears still leading now. 1 minute to go in the Morgantown Bank and Trust first quarter play, and Moss has it at the top of the key. Moss now hands it off to Phelps. Phelps over to Ayer on the wing. Ayer trying to drive in against DeWeese here, unsuccessful.
Under a minute.
Gives it over to Phelps, who fires the 3-ball and gets it to go. Gage Phelps with a 3-ball, keeping Davis County close in this one. 17-16, 50 seconds to go now. Ty Price on the wing, loses his dribble, gets it back. Tries to drive now, ball is kicked by Moss, he picks it up. Moss now on the fast break. Euro step, loses it. And they're going to say it's off of Price.
Substitution, first substitution for Davis County.
Number 5, Luke Floyd checking in. And that was just great transition defense there by Griffin and Price, not letting Moss get that easy lay-in.
Luke Floyd, a senior, 6'2", a little bit more size into the game for Davis County.
35. That's going to be a foul on one of the Bears. I believe Ayer just hit the floor. They're going to get it on Briar Griffin. That's not what you want to see, Coach. I think he was more so in the wrong place at the wrong time as one of the Davis County players hit the deck. 37 seconds to go now. 17-16, Bears still lead. And Watkins got it, makes a move on Rice, goes up for 2, draws the foul on Rice, and Rice was just in a bad spot there. Watkins beat him on that first move. But Watkins, no good on the shot attempt, will go to the line to shoot 2.
Again, it was 15-9 Bears, but as you said, Jonah, there's been a momentum swing. 17-16 Bears.
And shout out to Coach Davis County. Great timeout that really calmed the crowd down and all of his guys as Watkins no good on the first free throw attempt. And that really changed the momentum of this game in the first quarter.
The big man Watkins, 6'7" sophomore for Davies County. He has not scored in this first quarter of play. Great job by Lawson Rice on defense.
Tries to put up the second free throw attempt. No good. Rebound chased down by Rice. Hands it off to Griffin. 30 seconds to go here. I look for the Bears to take this last shot. Don't even give Davies County the chance of getting the lead. As Griffin now at the top of the key. Gives it over to Price on the wing. Price driving in. Jump stop. Goes up for two. No good. Rebound. DeWeese goes up. And it is good. That's Clayton DeWeese. With the
great putback by
chance
Clayton DeWeese.
19-16 now, but Davis County with an opportunity to tie the game up here. 8 seconds and counting now. Moss high on the wing, wants a screen, got to make his move here. Gets the screen he wants, goes up for two. And they're going to get someone for a foul here with 2 seconds to go.
Going to be a two-shot foul. Foul is on.
Number 3, Clayton DeWeese.
Foul is on Clayton DeWeese.
We got a lot of fouls, Coach, here in this first quarter.
It's starting to add up.
Just having those, I think everybody with one foul who's been in the game except for Ty Price and Justin Castman with 2. As Jonathan Moss goes to the line for the Panthers.
2 seconds left in the first quarter.
First attempt is up. No good. 16-19, Bears leading. 2 seconds to go in the Morgantown Bank and Trust first quarter of play.
Moss with 9 points in the first quarter here for Davies County.
Moss now. Second attempt is up, and it is good.
10 points for Moss.
Bears now got a chance for a heave here. Ty Price throws it up. No good. But a great first quarter from the Bears. 19-17, I believe. And that'll bring your first quarter to a close. Keep it right here on WLBQ. We'll be right back for your second quarter of action.
Morgantown Bank and Trust knows what being on the home team is all about. Since 1880, Morgantown Bank and Trust has been serving the people of Butler County. And since 1976, we've been a part of every WLBQ broadcast of Butler County High School athletics. As your only home-owned independent bank, we want to be a pillar of the community. And we work hard every day to give you exceptional professional service from people you know and trust. Good luck, Bears, from Morgantown Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Well, welcome back, ladies and gents, to the Sports Center. Jonah Swift, Parker Smith, and Coach Allen here with you. And Parker, we saw a great first quarter there from the Bears, but still only leading by 2 points, 19-17, as we begin the Chad's Body Shop record service second quarter play. Parker, what are some things that the Bears could improve on going into the second quarter?
We got, 2, 4, 6 fouls, so
right.
And some of them have been a little close, but just watching where your arms are going, watching where your body's going, and staying out of foul trouble for sure.
Great defense by the Bears. Great job. Even though Moss is leading all scores with 10, Bri Griffin doing a great job man-to-man and must stay on him and must pressure him throughout the night.
Right.
Lawson Rice doing a great job. The big man, Watkins, has not scored for Davies County, the 6'7" center.
As Ty Price brings it across, gives it over to Griffin on the wing, gets a screen from Rice, fires the 3-ball. He knew it wasn't good off the release. Rebound goes to Moss. Moss works it ahead to Phelps. Phelps now inside to Watkins, goes up for 2, blocked by Rice, but he gets his own rebound, goes up again, hits the deck pretty hard there. No foul call, but he does get the basket to go. 19-19 now. Price driving in, gives it under to Griffin for 2, and Griffin with the answer immediately.
Great assist by Ty Price.
Ty Price has done a great job tonight, Coach, drawing that defense in, obviously in their game plan to silence him, but he's doing a great job distributing the ball as Moss now drives in, kicks it out to Watkins. Watkins back over to Moss. Moss fires the deep 3-ball and gets it to go. A huge 3-ball there.
Timeout, got an official's timeout.
For a Kenny Swift sweat situation under the basket where Watkins hit the deck.
22-21, Davies County now, their first lead of the night.
That was a huge 3, Coach. That was way behind the line there.
I wish Moss had stayed at home for a senior.
I do too right now, Coach.
The young man's a player. You can tell why he's a point guard, and he's averaging 16 points on the season. And he's close to being there already. And
him and Watkins obviously love to run that pick and roll action, and they're doing it pretty good right now. 21-22, Bears now trailing. 7 minutes, 15 seconds to go in the Chad's Body Shop and record service.
Yeah, Moss has already got 13, and he averages 16 on the season, or on the night. He's already got 13.
Price now going to walk it across this time, gives it over to Griffin on the wing, back to Price. Price going to drive baseline here, jump stop, takes the jumper, and gets it to go there. Intelligent shot there from Price.
Good job. Man-to-man coverage, man-to-man defense by Davies, and that time they came up short.
23-22, Bears now leading. Moss, guarded by Griffin. Moss at top of the key, gets a screen from Watkins. Bears a little miscommunication on the switch, and that gives Moss an open three, and he knocks it down. 25-23, Price now back across, fires the three from deep. It is good! Todd Price with his second Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Bobby Smith three-pointer. An immediate answer, 26-25.
Tell you
Bears
folks,
lead.
this is championship basketball. It's first round, but this is a game that fans love.
Moss now bringing it across again. Briar Griffin has to keep a hand in his face here as Ayer now high on the opposite wing. Gets it in the corner to Floyd. Back over to Ayer. Ayer over to Phelps. Phelps inside to Watkins on the elbow. Watkins faces up against Rice. Can't find anything. Hands it off to Moss, who goes up for two. No good. Rebound brought down by DeWeese. Bears with an opportunity to get some separation as Griffin now brings it across. On the drive, goes up for two. Blocked by Floyd. And that should be Bears basketball.
Thought we had some body there, but it wasn't. So.
A little bit of body, but still a great play by Floyd there to go up with Griffin.
And for Davies County, Brown
returning
in, and Ayer will sit down for Davies County.
Griffin inbounding under his own basket, gets it into Castlin in the corner, over to Rice on the wing, hands off to Price for three. A lot of contact there on the release. No good. Rebound brought down by Moss, but it's tipped and off of his leg. Great awareness there by Griffin, I guess you could say, to tip that ball out, go off of Moss's leg to keep the ball with the Bears here. As Griffin now inbounding again, gets it into DeWeese on the wing. DeWeese into Castlin on the block. And they're going to get Castlin for a charge here. That'll be his third foul of the game. That was a huge call, Coach. Castlin did kind of lower the shoulder a little bit there.
I'm going to say Academy Award flop.
It was. I was about to say, Coach, he did kind of throw his body.
But I hate to see that.
A little bit.
Yeah, Justin's going to have to go to the bench. Justin Castlin picks up his third foul, folks. 5:45 left to play in the first half. 26-25 here in the Chad's Body Shop and Record Service second quarter play. 5 minutes, 35 seconds to go now. Moss has it at the top of the key. Gets a screen from Watkins. Hands it off to Phelps in the corner. Phelps now goes up top, fakes the handoff to Brown, gives it to Floyd in the corner instead. Floyd over to Moss, who fires the jump shot for two. No good. Rebound into the hands of Phelps, who goes up for two. No good. Rebound tipped over to Price. Price now on a one-on-three situation here. Driving in here, goes up for two. Great move. No good though. Rebound into the hands of Price for three. No good. Rebound Moss. That was a great opportunity for the Bears there, just not able to connect as Moss now with some fancy dribble moves. Works it cross court in the corner to Phelps. Phelps now drives, kicks it out to Moss. He'll shoot the three ball and get it to go. Jonathan Moss with a number of three-pointers. As now Ty Price walking it across here. 28-26, Davies County with the lead.
Ty Price bounce pass to Griffin, drives in, puts up the jump shot against Moss. No good. Rebound brought down by Floyd. Bears gone cold on the offensive side as Moss works it way ahead to Brown. Brown now driving baseline. Kicks it out to Phelps, who comes away with it. Phelps goes up for two, blocked. But they're going to get Trevor DeWeese with a foul here. That's going to be Trevor's second. And Coach, that was a lot of ball there.
I thought Trevor had all ball. I thought he played it well defensively, but he called a foul. He'll go to the line to shoot two.
He played that exactly how they teach him, Coach, and just didn't get the call to go his way.
28-26, Davies leads.
Phelps.
Davies County at the line.
Phelps at the line for Davis County, puts up the first one. No, just kidding. Gets the shooter's roll and gets it to go. 26-29, Bears now trailing 4 minutes, 28 seconds to go in the Chad's Body Shop and Record Service second quarter of play. Phelps at the line, puts up his second free throw and is good. Great trip to the line there for Phelps as now Ty Price going to walk it across once more here. Going to be picked up as soon as he brings it across, gets it to Rice at the top of the key. Rice over to DeWeese on the wing. Back up top to Price. Excuse me, as Price now gets it back inside to Rice. Over to Clayton DeWeese. Clayton DeWeese going to pull it back out. Gets it over to Trevor DeWeese on the baseline, who drives baseline, goes over two, gets it to go.
Great job. Trevor beat him to the baseline. Good job.
Big score there for the Bears, silencing that drought that they were on. Is now Ayer driving in against DeWeese. Kicks it out to Watkins for three. And he gets it to go. The big man says, I can shoot two.
Davies County's hit 4 threes in this quarter.
Rice now gets it back to Rice. Rice back outside to DeWeese. DeWeese inside to Rice, back outside to Griffin. Griffin will fire the three ball. Can't get it to go. Rebound tipped around, brought down by Moss.
Bears trail by 5. 3:33 left to play in the half.
Moss over to Phelps. Phelps gives it over to Ayer. Back to Moss on the wing. Moss gets a screen from Watkins. Step back, goes for the three ball. Deep three again and gets it to go again.
Timeout, Butler County. Moss just hit his fourth three of the quarter. 36-28, Davies County leads.
Full timeout, we'll take it with them. We'll come right back and talk more about that. Keep it right here on WLBQ.
Morgantown Bank and Trust knows what being on the home team is all about. Since 1880, Morgantown Bank and Trust has been serving the people of Butler County. And since 1976, we've been a part of every WLBQ broadcast of Butler County High School athletics. As your only home-owned independent bank, we want to be a pillar of the community. And we work hard every day to give you exceptional professional service from people you know and trust. Good luck, Bears, from Morgantown Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we are here in the Sports Center for Third Region Tournament action. First round, Bears taking on the Davis County Panthers. And guys, 36-28, all of a sudden the Bears trailing by 8 points, 3 minutes, 18 seconds to go here in the second quarter.
Yeah, Davies County's on a 17-9 run. Moss has 22 points. 4
3-pointers in this quarter, Coach.
Jonathan Moss is the story for Davies County right now, folks. A little sophomore guard, transfer from Owensboro Senior, 22 points.
As Price now going to bring it across here. Bears need to find an offensive answer. Price now driving in. Kicks it cross court to DeWeese, who corrals it, gets it over to Griffin. Griffin now works it inside, kicks it back out to Rice. Rice will fire the three. Can't get it to go. Rebound. Griffin, though. Griffin, one dribble, goes up himself. Stripped by Brown. Brown, ball's on the ground. Comes away with it.
1 to 3 minutes.
Brings it across for the Panthers. Brown with a lot of reaching by DeWeese. Ball's on the ground. We got Bears on the ground. They get it out to Brown, though. The Panthers come away with it. Brown now under the basket. Goes up against DeWeese. He gets it to go there. Very physical game we're seeing now. Panthers leading by 10, 38-28. Ty Price on the wing. Gets a screen from Rice. Drives in, kicks it out to DeWeese, back to Price. Shot fake. They're going to get number 20, Ayer. No, I don't know where he pointed.
Yeah.
It is going to be number 20, Ayer, for a foul there.
His second.
Just the team's first foul this quarter.
38-28. Davies County leads, 2:31 left to play in the half. Substitute number 5, Luke Floyd, again the 6'2 senior, checks in for Davies County. Bears down by 10. Got to get some offense going.
Rice inbounds to Clayton DeWeese, who gets it over to Briar Griffin at the top of the key. Griffin, once he gets it over to Price, is unsuccessful. Going to drive in here, kick it over to Trevor DeWeese in the corner. Threatens to shoot, gives it over to Rice on the wing. Rice back up top to Griffin. Griffin now driving in. Gives it over to Rice at the free throw line. Rice pump fake. Trying to drive now against Watkins. Goes up, flips it up, underhanded, no good. Rebound, Brown. Brown now going to bring it across for the Panthers. Brown, step back, kicks it out to Floyd in the corner, back over to Moss.
1 to 2 minutes.
Moss now way up top, tipped by Griffin. Griffin got to get back though. Moss threatens the three-point shot, obviously, as he drives in now. Kicks it back out to Brown. Brown threatens to shoot. He drives. Goes up for 2, and they're going to call a foul here probably on Clayton DeWeese, I would assume.
Yep.
That'll be his second.
Clayton DeWeese, his second, team's third.
As now Moss set to inbound for the Panthers under his own basket. Throws it up to Watkins high up top. Watkins back over to Moss. And they're going to get an illegal screen here. Or no, might be on Moss. He might have thrown an arm out there. No, they did get number 5, Floyd. Excuse me. His first foul on the illegal screen there.
Bears trail by 10. 1:44 left to play in the half. 38-28 Davies County.
Coach, the Bears got to get points on here and cut into this lead going into the half. As Price now brings it across the timeline. Gives it over to Briar Griffin, over to Rice. Rice hands it off to Price. Price going to drive in. Go up for 2. Crazy layup, and he gets it to go. Good move there by Ty Price. 30-38 now. As now 1 minute, 25 seconds to go. Bears trailing early in this one in the Chad's Body Shop and second quarter play. Phelps now high on the wing, gets it inside to Watkins on the elbow. Watkins, one dribble, goes up for 2. Can't get it to go. Rebound to Weeze. Gets it over to Ty Price. Price now brings it across. He's going to attack here against Moss. Goes up, and he's going to draw the foul on Jonathan Moss, and I wouldn't mind a couple more of those, Coach.
Foul is on Jonathan Moss, his second.
They're going to say it was on the ground.
Moss's second foul. 1:08 left to play, 38-30. Bears ball underneath.
Briar Griffin now gets it up top to Trevor DeWeese. Trevor DeWeese over to Ty Price for three at the top of the key. No good. Rebound. Jonathan Moss for the Panthers. Under a minute to go now.
Those shots have to fall. Ty had his feet set, squared up. It just didn't go down.
Moss now at the top of the key. Guarded by Briar Griffin. Gives it over to Phelps high on the wing. Phelps now taking his time. Gets a screen from Floyd. Another screen from Floyd. Gives it over to Watkins in the corner. Watkins gives it up top to Moss. 39 seconds now. Moss attacks, goes up against Clayton DeWeese for two and gets it to go. What a half we're seeing from Jonathan Moss. 30-40 now. 30 seconds to go. Ty Price brings it across, drives in, goes up for two, loses it, but they're going to call foul here. We'll see on who. It's on Jonathan Moss. That's his third.
That's big right there.
Huge foul.
That's big. Moss, the leading scorer, just picked up his third foul. 28 seconds left.
I'm not sure that was actually on him.
I
but
agree,
it was on
but
one of them.
hey, you know what? I will take them putting that on Jonathan Moss.
Ty
We'll take
Price
what
at
we
the
get.
line to shoot two. Bears trail 40-30, second quarter.
Ty Price at the final finish free throw line knocks down his first. 31-40 now. 28 seconds to play in the Chad's Body Shop and Record Service second quarter of play. Bears have kind of cooled off here in this second quarter, Coach. We'll talk about that in the halftime report. As Ty Price now set for his second free throw. At the final finish, free throw line, puts it up, gets the shooter roll, and gets it to go. 32-40 now. Moss has it. Moss now guarded by Ty Price. Brings it across, works it way ahead to Phelps. Phelps trying to get it into Watkins, who comes away with it. Gets it over to Moss. Moss going to fire from the logo. No good. Rebound Floyd, and they're going to get Floyd for the offensive foul.
And that's going to be Floyd's second. Little momentum, got a break. 12 seconds left. Bears ball, trail by 8.
12 seconds, huge possession here, Coach. Obviously, Bears want to get points here, bring it down to a 6, maybe even a 5-point deficit going into the half, if at all possible.
Oh, okay, we got the two.
And we're going to get free throws.
All right.
Who will that send to the line? I couldn't see who was under the basket. I think Clayton DeWeese will go to the line for the Bears here.
Clayton DeWeese shooting two.
40-32, 12 seconds left. Clayton DeWeese for two.
First shot is up, and it is good.
And for the Panthers, Aiden Ayer.
Ayer returning. Floyd going to have a seat for the Panthers. As I don't know what 22 is, but Coach Fleener really wants them to run that play.
Bears trail by 7.
As now
12 seconds left. 40-33.
puts up the second free throw attempt, and it is also good. Good trip to the line there for Clayton DeWeese. 12 seconds now. Panthers trying to inbound, and it is a 2-2-1 press defense here as Ayer has it, gets it over to Watkins. Watkins brings it across. 5 seconds to go now. Moss facing off against Rice. Goes up. I'm not sure who they're going to get here. On Lawson Rice.
Now is on Lawson Rice.
His second, and I'll just be honest, Coach, I didn't see a whole lot of that there.
I didn't either.
But they are going to call it on the floor here. So Davis County with only 4 seconds to get up a shot here before the half. 34-40, Bears trailing.
Man-to-man defense by the Bears.
Ayer sets it inbound, gets it into Phelps. Phelps fakes the handoff, loses it, puts it up. No good, rebound Rice.
And that's the half.
And that's going to bring your first half to a close. Bears trailing the Davis County Panthers in the first round of the third region tournament, 40-34. We'll come back with a halftime report and then the Essentials Insurance Group third quarter play. Keep it right here on WLBQ.
Has your car been damaged by a deer, ditch, or distracted driver? If so, Chad's Record Service and Body Shop can help get your car back on the road. The pros at Chad's are licensed and insured and will work with your insurance company to make your car like new again. Chad's also offers 24-hour record service, so when the unexpected happens, you won't be stranded on the side of the road. Call Chad's for a free estimate at 270-526-4005. And remember to request Chad's the next time you need a tow. Morgantown Bank and Trust knows what being on the home team is all about. Since 1880, Morgantown Bank and Trust has been serving the people of Butler County. And since 1976, we've been a part of every WLBQ broadcast of Butler County High School athletics. As your only home-owned independent bank, we want to be a pillar of the community. And we work hard every day to give you exceptional professional service from people you know and trust. Good luck, Bears, from Morgantown Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Has your car been damaged by a deer, ditch, or distracted driver? If so, Chad's Record Service and Body Shop can help get your car back on the road. The pros at Chad's are licensed and insured and will work with your insurance company to make your car like new again. Chad's also offers 24-hour record service, so when the unexpected happens, you won't be stranded on the side of the road. Call Chad's for a free estimate at 270-526-4005. And remember to request Chad's the next time you need a tow. Parkway Cars and Tires is your low price leader in this area. If you find a better price, let us know and we'll beat it. That's simple. Our over 30 years of experience and multiple distributors allow us to be your #1 tire store in the area. We always give free rotation and balancing on every purchase. Not only tires, but we do brakes, alignments, and much more for all your service needs. As always, honesty is our policy. Schedule an appointment at 270-526-5732. Thank you, and God bless. For more than 50 years, the Farm Boy has been a staple of the Morgantown community. Not only is it the premier spot for down-home country cooking, but it's the best place to catch up on all the local happenings with good friends and family. Daily specials are always available, including all-you-can-eat Catfish Fridays. If you're looking for the best down-home country-style meal this side of the Green River, visit the Farm Boy today. Located at 635 West G.L. Smith Street in Morgantown. The Farm Boy is now open on Sundays from 5 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Owensboro Sports Center. Coach Allen, Jonah Swift, and Parker Smith with you here on the call. First round action of the 3rd Region Boys Tournament. And the Butler County Bears trailing the Davis County Panthers 34-40, but a great ending to what was a tough quarter for the Bears. We got some scoring for you, Coach. I'm going to let you go over that real quickly.
Okay, we'll do it real quickly again. Second quarter, a momentum shift. Bears outscored Davies 19-17 first quarter, but in that second quarter, Davies County outscored the Bears 23-15. Here goes your scoring, breaking it down. Jonathan Moss leads all scorers with 24. Phelps with 7, Watkins with 5, Brown with 2, and Ayer with 2. Total of 40 for Davies County. For Butler County, Ty Price with 12, Lawson Rice 4, Briar Griffin 7, Justin Castlin 3. More importantly, Justin has 3 fouls. Trevor Deweese 4, Clayton Deweese 4 for a total of 34. Right now, Davies County's plan is working. They've held Ty Price to 12. They've held Lawson Rice to 4. Lawson is doing a tremendous job on the big kid, Watkins, but Lawson has got to get in the paint and get some points going. Again, this is regional championship basketball in the first round. It's a shame these two had to meet so early.
Right, and I believe Lawson held scoreless there in the second quarter, Coach, but Ty Price did a great job in that first quarter attacking and drawing that defense in and dishing it off to Rice. So I'll look for the Bears to continue to attack, especially the guards, because Jonathan Moss with 3 fouls, Coach. If we can get somehow, some way, get him to pick up that 4th foul in this third quarter, that's when I see the Bears being able to make that move. Not to say that there's not any offensive threats on Davis County other than Moss. They're picking their spots pretty well. Phelps with 7, like you said. Watkins has 5, and then Brown and Ayer, they're doing what they need to do. They're moving the ball well, and whenever they see that opening, they take it. And it's just great ball play by them. And the Bears doing a great job themselves, especially in that first quarter, Coach. I like to see them go back to that. You got to think Davis County's coach saw what the Bears were doing and made some sort of defensive adjustment there. Came out in the 2-3 and almost immediately switched to the man-to-man, and he's stayed there since, and it's been working out. So the Bears really just got to get some of those shots to fall. We've seen Ty Price get some really good looks from 3, and there's a reason that some of the greatest shooters only shoot about 40% from 3, Coach. Sometimes they just don't go in. And right now, Jonathan Moss is shooting an incredible percentage from three-point land, and I believe that has obviously been the difference. I believe 5 3-pointers for him.
Yeah.
So the Bears really got to crack down and guard that perimeter well. And then Justin Castlin, got to have him on the floor. Really the Bears' 3rd best defender. So keeping him on the floor will be key in this second half of play. Parker, you got anything else you want to add?
I mean, y'all really said it all, just guard that perimeter and shut down Jonathan Moss, because, golly, 24 points in a half of high school basketball is pretty good.
That's impressive. And,
especially when there's only 40 on the board. So.
And we expect that, like you say, I believe he's a sophomore as well, Coach.
Yes, sir, he is. Yep, sophomore,
Davis County
transferred. Actually, was at Owensboro Senior. We saw him last year. He played a little bit in the semifinal game last year for Owensboro Senior.
I believe I remember him starting in their student section chanting, he's a freshman. And so this team will definitely be sticking around with him and Watkins these next couple of years.
And like you said, Jonah, if he could pick up his fourth foul, we haven't seen anybody else run the point for Davies County. It could be a game changer.
Right. So
if he was to have to go to the bench.
I look for the Bears, and you know, even just attacking him, Coach, with 3 fouls, obviously his defense cannot be as aggressive as it once was. So I look for him to, you know, kind of drop off on those drives, which should leave the mid-range wide open if the Bears want it. But the Bears really just got to find whatever shot's working. If it's a 3-point shot, great. If it's not, work it inside. But that's what I would do if I were the Bears going into this second half here. We're going to step away, take a little bit of a break here. We got 3 minutes and 40 seconds until the third quarter of play, brought to you by Essentials Insurance Group. So keep it right here on WLBQ.
It's hoop season, and it's time to get out and support your Bears and Lady Bears. Warren RECC was started right here in South Central Kentucky and is still run by local folks you know and trust. That's the cooperative difference. We're proud of our hometown roots and our hometown team, and we're honored to support our local athletes. To learn more about Warren RECC, visit WRECC.com. For more than 50 years, the Farm Boy has been a staple of the Morgantown community. Not only is it the premier spot for down-home country cooking, but it's the best place to catch up on all the local happenings with good friends and family. Daily specials are always available, including all-you-can-eat Catfish Fridays. If you're looking for the best down-home country-style meal this side of the Green River, visit the Farm Boy today. Located at 635 West G.L. Smith Street in Morgantown. The Farm Boy is now open on Sundays from 5 a.m. to 3 p.m. Help keep Butler County beautiful by using the recycling trailers provided by the Butler County Recycling Center. The trailers are conveniently located throughout the county to make recycling easy. Find trailers at Butler County High School, Drake's Farm Service, Morgantown Fire Department, Advance Auto Parts, Sugar Grove Methodist Church, Country Kitchen, Butler County Board of Education, and Chad's Body Shop. Let's all do our part to keep Butler County beautiful by using the recycling bins provided by the Butler County Recycling Center. It's easy being green. Reduce, reuse, recycle. When you do, we all win. The athletes aren't the only stars in the Butler County school system. Butler County students excel at everything from bridge building to building rockets. Our bands and choirs are consistently some of the best in the entire state. Graduates of Advanced Technology Center are ready to join the workforce with in-demand skills and scholarship for graduates. The Butler County Board of Education is proud of our students on and off the field and reminds you that they're committed to success, one student at a time.
The way Bill sees it, people who say a car is just for getting from point A to point B are missing the point entirely. Because for Bill, his car is a reflection of his personality. That's why he takes such good care of that car. And he has Kentucky Farm Bureau take care of his insurance. Because we're not just Kentucky's Farm Bureau, we're Bill's pride and joy Farm Bureau. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
Help keep Butler County beautiful by using the recycling trailers provided by the Butler County Recycling Center. The trailers are conveniently located throughout the county to make recycling easy. Find trailers at Triple C Pawn and Gun, Walgreens, Kelly Fabrication, Quality Supply, Corvac, Jumping Jacks 231 South, Little Muddy Rural Development Center, The Farm Boy, and Casco. Let's all do our part to help keep Butler County beautiful by using the recycling bins provided by the Butler County Recycling Center. It's easy being green. Reduce, reuse, recycle. When you do, we all win.
Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Owensboro Sports Center as we are set now for the Essentials Insurance Group third quarter of play here. And I want to give a big shout out once again, obviously the Bears faithful traveling pretty well in Owensboro. But a shout out to all of our listeners. We do hope that the audio quality of the video is running swimmingly. To my current knowledge, I think it's running okay enough. So we hope that everyone is enjoying the view from home as well. As the Panthers are going to start out with the ball here in the third quarter, and they get it into Ayer, who will run the point here, probably going to try and get Moss to move without the ball. In danger of that fourth foul, as now Phelps has it on the wing, guarded by Casson. Phelps works it back up top to Ayer, high at the top of the key. Ayer now gives it over to Watkins on the wing. Watkins squares up, gives it over to Phelps. Phelps now drives baseline, kicks it outside to Ayer, over to Brown. Brown drives, goes up for two, no good, rebound. Fought for, corralled by Briar Griffin. Briar Griffin now pushing the tempo. Oh, Briar Griffin drives in. Great take there. Just a defensive collapse by the Panthers gives Griffin the open look. 36-40 now, 7 minutes to go.
Moss couldn't take a chance. Had to let him shoot the layup.
Exactly right, as now Moss brings it across this time for the Panthers. Moss hands it off to Ayer. Ayer now on the wing. Gets it inside to Phelps. Phelps, turnaround.
He walked.
Couple of steps there, ball
No
doesn't
call.
lie. Rebound, Justin Caslin. Bears now with a chance to grab some momentum here as Price brings it across. Price now drives in, kicks it over to Rice. Rice driving in against Watkins, goes up, blocked by Watkins.
A lot of body there. That had to be a foul
Into
on
the hands
Watkins.
of
No
Ayer.
call.
Ayer way up top to Brown. Brown goes up for two, no good. Rebound brought down by Watkins, kicks it out to Ayer for three. No good, rebound, Trevor DeWeese. Back over to Griffin. Griffin now, he'll drive once again, kicks it over to Rice. Rice will fire the baseline jumper. Can't get it to go, rebound, Brown, or excuse me, that's Moss. Moss works it up ahead to Ayer. Ayer, ball tipped out by Price.
Good defense by Ty. This pace is back and forth.
It is right now, and not a whole lot of scoring to start here. A lot of defensive stops, and like you said, Coach, they're letting them play out there, and it goes both ways. A lot of contact
It does.
On both teams right now, as Watkins has it in the corner for the Panthers, hands it off to Moss.
Davies County leads by 4. If you join us late, 40-36, Davies County, third quarter action, first round Region 3 boys tournament.
And Ayer has it on the wing, gets it over in the corner to Phelps. Phelps tries to hit Moss on the cut, ball's tipped, but Moss comes away with it, puts it up for two. No good, foul's gonna be on Trevor DeWeese. That'll be his third foul. Not what you wanted to see there.
Nope. Trevor DeWeese now with 3, Justin Caslin with 3.
That was another scenario, Coach, where I think he was more so in the wrong spot as Moss was kind of already going towards the deck, and DeWeese jumped with him, but Moss at the line for two nonetheless. Clayton DeWeese sets a check back in as Moss's first attempt is up. No good.
In for the Bears.
DeWeese checking in for DeWeese. Trevor DeWeese with 3 fouls. Justin Caslin also with 3 fouls, but he'll stay out there as Moss is now set for his second free throw attempt here.
40-36, Davies leads, third quarter.
As he's now 41-36. 6 minutes to go here in the Essentials Entrance Group third quarter play. Ty Price brings it across again for the Bears. Price, 2-3 zone brought by the Panthers once again. Caslin gets it into Price. On the elbow, dribbles it back out for 3. No good. Rebound tipped around into the hands of Watkins. Watkins over to Moss. Moss now works it ahead to Phelps. Phelps goes up for 2 against Caslin. Great defense by Caslin. Ball unable to be corralled by Rice. Gets it over to Moss. Moss no good. This time Rice will not be denied of the rebound. Gets it over to Griffin. Griffin now pushing the tempo for the Bears.
Great
goes
move.
Up for 2. A lot of arm on that shot.
Briar Griffin, great
Griffin
job.
Gets the take to go either way. He'll say, I'll be the offense coming out of here. As the Bears faithful now on their feet. 38-41, Bears trailing by 5 minutes ago.
Timeout, Davies County. 30-second timeout.
Momentum firmly in the hands of the Bears, as we are here for a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. And Coach, the Bears, the main thing I can say about them is don't get discouraged. We saw not the greatest stretch of plays there for Lawson Rice, getting blocked and then missing the jump shot, not able to corral that rebound, but he can't just get discouraged. You can't stop shooting if you're Lawson Rice, and you can't let that aggression leave you under the basket. Briar Griffin right now doing a great job taking the ball to the basket, and it's coming mostly on those fast break opportunities, those 1-on-3 situations, which Briar Griffin loves. So I look for the Bears to continue to play that aggressive defense right now. It seems to be working for them.
Doing a great job. Again, just got to play smart. Again, it's a shame that one of these teams is not going to advance on because two quality teams.
2 quality teams that in any other circumstance would be real contenders going forward, but only one of them can advance as Ayer has it for the Panthers. And Bears immediately back on their feet, the Bears faithful, as Ayer now gets a screen from Watkins, hands it back to Watkins on the wing, gets it over to Brown. Brown now driving in against Price, goes up. and he gets it to go. Great take there by Jackson Brown. 38-43 now. 5-point deficit for the Bears. Price brings it across, gives it over to Griffin high on the wing. Griffin gonna drive again, goes up for two against Watkins. A lot of contact, no call. Rebound by Watkins, and Watkins hands it off to Moss.
Davies County by 5. 4:45 left to play, third quarter action.
Moss now gets Briar Griffin to bite. He drives in, gives it over to Watkins. Watkins goes up against Rice. No good. Rebound brought down by Watkins. Ball's on the floor. Into the hands of Justin Castle. Great defense by the Bears there.
They're letting the two big men play.
They are, as Price now drives in. Price gives it over to Clayton DeWeese. Shot fake goes over two, and Clayton DeWeese with another bucket for the Bears, and it's a big one. 40-43, 4 minutes and 20 seconds to go now. Brown will bring it across this time. As you're exactly right, Coach, that matchup inside has been everything we thought it was going to be against Watkins and Rice, as Brown now gives it over to Watkins high on the wing. Watkins gives it over to Ayer.
The Bears crowd is deafening.
Ayer to Brown for three. No good. Rebound. Lawson Rice hands it off to Price.
Bears with a chance to cut it to 1.
Price brings it across. Price drives in, and he's going to draw a foul here, and it'll be 2 shots. Fouls on number 1, Jackson Brown, his second.
Good job by Ty Price attacking the glass. Going to get to shoot 2.
Team's first of the quarter. That sends Ty Price to the final finish free throw line. 40-43. 3 minutes, 54 seconds to go here in the Essentials Insurance Group third quarter of play. Ty Price now, first shot is up, and it is good.
You know, guys, it's one of them games where you wouldn't think you would say it, and it's not a cliche. Every possession is going to be important.
And every free throw counts on both sides right now. So big free throws every time either team gets to go to the line here, as Price puts up his second. And it is also good. Great trip there from Ty Price. 42-43 now. Bears only trailing by 1. Just under 4 minutes to go in the Essentials Insurance Group third quarter of play, as Brown brings it across again for the Panthers. Brown gives it over to Moss. Moss directing traffic here. Gives it over to Watkins, high at the top of the key. Watkins over to Brown. Brown now, guarded by Price, gives it over to Moss. Moss with a great look in the corner and gets it to go. We cannot let him have that open of looks.
That can't happen. He had a clean look, set his feet.
42-46 now. Price now driving again, goes up for 2 and gets it to go. Great attack there by Ty Price. 44-46 now. 3 minutes to go. Moss brings it across again. Moss picked up this time, double team, has to get rid of it, gets it over to Ayer. Ayer drives in, kicks it out to Watkins in the corner. Watkins back up top to Brown. Brown will drive against Price again, go up for 2 and get it to go. Right now, Brown thinks he has the mismatch on Price, and he has proven it correct so far. It's 44-48. Ty Price going to bring it across here. Price getting instructions from the coaching staff. Price gets a screen from Rice. He'll fire the deep 3 ball and gets it to go. A huge Kentucky Farm Bureau agent, Bobby Smith three-pointer. That was well behind the NBA line for
48-47. Bears trail by 1. Briar Griffin.
Moss once again got to get him off the three-point line. Moss now driving in, throws some hands there, goes up for 2 and gets it to go. Could have easily been an offensive foul though. I'll take that drive all day long, coach. As Price now brings across 47-50. Bears still trailing. Ball's lost into the hands of Lawson Rice. Lawson Rice up for 2. Gets the foul call and gets it to go.
And finally they call. Finally we get a foul on the big man.
Huge and 1 for Lawson Rice with a chance to tie it up. 49-50. Lawson Rice goes to the final finish free throw line as Floyd checks in for the Panthers. And that was huge, coach. What could have been a disaster with Ty Price losing the ball ends up being a good thing for Rice to get that.
Great job by Rice. Taking it strong to the basket. Watkins draws a foul.
2 minutes, 20 seconds.
We're tied.
Rice knocks down the final finish free throw. 50-50, 2 minutes, 15 seconds to go in the third quarter.
What a game, folks. What a game.
Essentials Insurance Group. And Ayer brings it across for the Panthers. Ayer hands it off to Moss. Moss now guarded by Rice way up top. Rice got to get back, gets it over to Ayer. Ayer drives wing, goes in for a finger roll and gets it to go. Aiden Ayer with some offense there. Price now
52-50. Davies
brings it across for 3. No good. Rebound chased down by Rice though. Rice tipped out to Briar Griffin. He'll fire the 3 ball from the corner and gets
Briar Griffin for 3 and the lead.
Briar Griffin with a huge Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Bobby Smith 3-pointer. As now Moss brings it across. 53-52.
Got to help
lead.
on defense. Got to help.
Moss driving in, kicks it out. Ball's tipped by Castle. Good defense there by the Bears. And you're exactly right, coach. Not a whole lot of defense these past few possessions on either side of things. I believe right now, whichever team is able to get a couple of stops in a row might be the difference maker.
1:37 left to play third quarter.
Brought to you by the Essentials Insurance Group. Bears lead 53-52 against the Davis County Panthers. They get it in.
Steal by Caslin.
Caslin on the fast breakdown. Goes up against Ayer. Puts it up for 2, and it is good. A huge defensive stop for Justin Caslin. And a huge 2 points, 55-52. Bears lead. A minute 20 to go in the first round of the third region tournament.
Amazing swing, folks. It was 40-34 halftime.
Ayer
Davies
now
led.
Drives in, hands it off to Watkins on the baseline. Watkins throwing a lot of hands, a lot of shuffling of the feet.
Again, they're letting the big men play. He could have called a walk, and he didn't. But great job by Lawson Rice on defense. Bears lead 55-52.
Lawson Rice definitely standing his ground against the taller Watkins so far. As the ref now having some words with Watkins, saying maybe to watch the shoulder movement there. As now Moss gets it into Watkins on the corner.
1 minute left.
Watkins hands
third
it off
quarter.
to Brown, who checked back into the game. Brown now step back. Drives in, jump shot from the charity stripe. No good, into the hands of Briar Griffin.
Bears with the ball and lead by 3.
A minute to go here. Briar Griffin drives in against Moss, goes up for 2. They're going to get Moss for a 4th foul. That's huge.
Moss's 4th foul.
Moss is 4th.
I don't think they'll take him out.
You can't take him out, Coach. We'll talk
They've
about
almost
that
got
when
to.
it comes down here.
Timeout, Davies County.
He wants a timeout. The rest, nobody's looking at this coach over here. As they're finally
Jonathan Moss.
a timeout call.
Davies County's point guard just picked up his 4th foul. Full timeout.
Coach, I almost want to keep it here. We got a lot of things to talk about.
Lot to talk
I'll go
about.
to Jonathan Moss. Let me do some quick math here. 30 points tonight. 4th foul picked up. That was a great take by Briar Griffin. Saw that Moss was under the basket there and able to pick up the foul. Goes to the free throw line. But more importantly, Griffin has done a great job. Got that offense rolling early in this quarter, Coach. That was huge for them. But, I mean, Ty Price, the three-point shot, and the three-point shot from Griffin, definitely the momentum swingers for the Bears. Now leading 55-52, 55 seconds to go in the Essentials Insurance
Speaking
Group
momentum
third quarter.
swing, we have outscored Davies County this quarter 21-12.
And that's, Coach, it comes down to, I was just saying, the team that can string together a few defensive stops, because we were really going back and forth there. Caslin, that huge steal and fast break lay-in, that was really the big difference maker. Big shout out to the Bears faithful. They've been on their feet this whole quarter, which it's hard not to with this electric atmosphere. That steal was huge. That finish was huge. And right now the Bears firing on all cylinders when it counts the most.
And folks, I know the players have to feed all this. The Ohio County, Breckenridge County crowd has come in. Folks, if this place seats 5,000, we're at 4,800. We're close. We're close. But what a quarter by the Bears. Again, a 21-point run. They were down 40-34 at the half.
And Moss stays in the game, Coach. Like you said, it's a tough situation because you really need to take him out. I would probably take him out for these last 55 seconds if it were me. But even going into the 4th quarter, you have to have him in the game. I mean, he's your source of almost all of your offense. As Griffin, no good on his first shot at the final finish free throw line. But we've talked about that all year for the Bears. If one of our guys gets in foul trouble, we don't know.
If someone can take a charge.
And Griffin gets the second one to go.
56-52. Bears lead by 4.
55 seconds. Brown gets it in for the Panthers. Moss wants the ball really badly as Brown brings it across, hands it off to Ayer. Ayer hands it off to Moss.
40 seconds.
Hands it off to Ayer.
Briar Griffin is in his back pocket. Briar has done a great job tonight despite the number of points.
Moss gets Caslin to jump, sets his feet for 3. Can't get it to go. And I'll tell you what, Coach, he's having one of those nights where it's just a big exhale whenever he misses shots like that. He was wide open.
He was.
And
he was squared up, had his feet set, and just missed it.
And even though he's still in the game, Coach, those 4 fouls look to be frustrating him a little bit.
It's got to be.
As now 20 seconds to go, Ty Price walks across wisely, going to burn some clock here. Bears need to take the last shot. No reason to give Davis County a chance to bring this within 1 possession going into the 4th quarter.
Bears by 4. We're at 10 seconds.
10 seconds now. Ty Price got to make his move here as he approaches the 7-second mark. Puts on the dribble move, drives in, goes up for 2, and they're going to get charge on Price. It was an aggressive take, Coach. I believe in college that wouldn't have been a charge because I think they were in the circle, but obviously that rule does not apply in high school basketballs. We got another Kenny Swift sweat situation, the second one of tonight. 4 seconds to go here. Davis County's got to go length of the floor. If I'm the Bears, Coach, I almost want to drop back here and just don't give them a good look to get this thing into 1 possession.
Lawson Rice deep with Watkins, making sure nothing happens underneath.
I'll tell you
Again,
what, Coach.
and I know it's split-second decision-making, but I wish Ty could have dished it off sometime.
Right.
He was triple-teamed on that one.
And obviously couldn't see the clock, thought he may have needed to get a shot up as they try to get to the ball, stole it. Griffin, long three, no good.
But regardless,
Very
Bears lead
close.
56-52 at the end of 3.
And we're going to take a quick break and come back for the Butler County Board of Education fourth quarter of play. Keep it right here on WLBQ.
Morgantown Bank and Trust knows what being on the home team is all about. Since 1880, Morgantown Bank and Trust has been serving the people of Butler County. And since 1976, we've been a part of every WLBQ broadcast of Butler County High School athletics. As your only home-owned independent bank, we want to be a pillar of the community. And we work hard every day to give you exceptional professional service from people you know and trust. Good luck, Bears, from Morgantown Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Owensboro Sports Center as Coach Allen Jonas with Parker Smith here with you. And we're seeing an instant classic, Coach. 56-52 in the first round of the third region tournament. Bears leading now. Great quarter there. They mounted the comeback and now in the driver's seat. A lot of momentum for them. The story, though, Jonathan Moss, 30 points on tonight, 4 fouls, though. If the Bears can somehow get him out of this game, it should be, I hate to say smooth sailing, but, I mean, he has been their primary ball handler and their primary source of offense all night long.
Absolutely. But what a comeback by the Bears. Again, third quarter action. Bears outscored Davis County that quarter 22-12. Not only got back in the game, but took the lead. We're 8 minutes away. Like I said, execute and advance. That's the plan. 8 minutes. 8 minutes to see who goes on to the semifinals Saturday night.
As the Bears are going to start with the ball here in the Butler County Board of Education fourth quarter play. Rice gets it into Price on the elbow, puts up the shot over Watkins. No good, gets his own rebound, though. Puts up another shot from the baseline and gets it to go. Great
58-52, Bears by 6.
Great job staying with the play there by Price. 58-52, 7 minutes, 39 seconds to go here in this game. Phelps driving against Caslin. Phelps hands it off to Moss. Moss going to drive in, goes up for 2. Can't get it to go. Rebound, Ty Price.
Bears by 6.
Ty Price now going to push the tempo here for the Bears. Drives in, goes up for 2. Gets it to go. 2 huge buckets coming out of the break for Ty Price.
2 guys hanging all over him, and the ball hit a floater.
As Moss now, Bears faithful back on their feet. Moss brings it across again. Once again, he's been followed by Griffin all night long. Moss gives it into the corner. That's Ayer. He drives baseline, and they're going to get Clayton DeWeese for a foul here, I believe, as he did kind of.
He beat him on the baseline. Clayton going to pick up his third, so that's 3 on Justin, 3 on Trevor, 3 on Clayton.
Knock on wood, Coach. Caslin and DeWeese have had 3 fouls since, I believe, the second or third, early in the third quarter. So obviously don't want to see them picking up any more fouls as Moss now.
7:04 left to play in the game. Bears by 8.
Trying to get it in, gets it into Ayer in the corner. Ayer. Jump stop here, gets it over as Watkins hits the deck. He's back up on his feet now as Phelps now driving in. Phelps goes up for 2 and gets it to go. Great take there by Gage Phelps. Price now going to walk it across once more. 60-54, 6 minutes, 45 seconds in the Butler County Board of Education fourth quarter play remaining. Ty Price now drives baseline again. Shot fake, fadeaway jumper, and it is good. Ty Price.
Ty Price 6 points in this fourth quarter.
3 for 4 as well as Moss now brings it across. He's trapped up top by Rice, gives it over to Brown.
Great help defense by Rice.
And he gets back on his assignment as Ayer now has it in the corner. Ayer driving in against Clayton DeWeese, goes up for 2, shoveled his feet.
Bears with the ball, steal.
Into the hands by Price. Price now, jump stop, 3-pointer. No good. Rebound by Phelps. And, Coach, I usually don't like the transition 3-pointer. Bears could have easily taken a better shot there. As now Moss going to bring it across here.
6 minutes left to play. Bears by 8.
Moss works it over to Ayer. Ayer on the Owensboro Catholic logo. Now trying to drive in against Caslin, or excuse me, that's Clayton DeWeese. Hands it off to Brown. Brown drives in against Clayton DeWeese.
Steal by Clayton.
By Clayton DeWeese. DeWeese works it way ahead to Griffin. And Coach Calvin Dockery trying to get a timeout as that pass was way over the head of Briar Griffin, but I don't believe any of the Bears had possession of that ball.
62-54, Bears lead
Either
Full
way,
court pressure by the Bears.
that was a huge steal by Clayton DeWeese, Coach, because I think they have a mismatch there, and Clayton DeWeese showing that he is not going to waver in this matchup as Ayer brings it across once more.
Clayton just gave us quality minutes tonight. He's really got after it.
He has. Coming off of an ankle injury, he's played very well as Ayer now drives baseline. He gets DeWeese, and he gets a block.
Great defense.
Rebound by Rice. Rice works ahead to Price. Price drives in, goes up for two, and he gets it to go. Huge lay-in.
64-54. Bears by 10.
Lead. 5 minutes, 20 seconds to go. In the Butler County Board of Education fourth quarter play, and Brown bringing it across. Brown hands it off to Phelps, back to Brown.
Got to be careful.
Brown now drives in, kicks it out into the corner. That's Ayer for three. No good rebound.
Bears by 10.
Price now jogs down the court, drives in, cradles, goes up for two, and gets it to go again.
Timeout. Timeout Butler County or timeout?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, he said timeout Bears.
Timeout Butler County. I believe they blew the whistle. Now here's what I think happened. Full timeout. I'm going to keep it right here because I believe the coach blew the whistle to get the subs in the game, and the Bears bench thought that there was a timeout called, so the Bears forced to call that full timeout.
Got it. Thank you. 66-54 if you just joined us, folks.
Wow.
The momentum swing is unbelievable. This sea of blue, again, Jonah Parker, this is as good. Again, you guys are young. Again, I've watched a lot of basketball. Again, I've never seen a first-round regional game with this much talent.
Right.
It's just, again, it's a shame it's not a championship game.
Exactly right.
Next Tuesday night.
And we heard from the beginning of the year that Davis County was legit, and they've shown every bit of it tonight, Coach. I mean, you got to think the 4 fouls on Jonathan Moss has been the difference. Ever since he had that, he just has not looked like the same player as
the
before.
shots aren't falling for him.
But the story right now, Ty Price, I believe you got him down for 10 points.
10
in
points.
this quarter. Only scorer for the Bears. But, Coach, the thing is they're all coming from the inside. He has not gone to the three-point line except for once this quarter.
And I understand
successful.
with even that last possession, we could back off, but I realize that's the tempo, and I don't know if they want to slow it down.
And I agree with you, Coach.
To a point.
I think this is the kind of team that you're playing, Coach. You don't want to give them any breathing room. You got to keep that pressure on them. 12 points is not a lot of points against this team, Coach.
No,
and so I completely agree with you. I expect to see the Bears come out and keep running this and try to run up the score even more as we approach the 5-minute mark now in the Butler County Board of Education fourth quarter play. 66-54, Bears lead.
5 minutes left to play.
And Moss has it. He'll bring it across. Once again, he has been followed by Briar Griffin all night long. Moss now on the drive, goes in, puts it up for two, and he's going to get it to go there. Great take by Moss there.
That's his first points of the fourth quarter. Bears still lead by 10.
Price going to walk it across here.
We're under the 5 minutes.
Price drives in against 3 people, goes up for 2. No good there. Rebound by Ayer. Would have liked to see him dish it out there, Coach.
Yep, got to have better shot selection.
As Ayer now drives in, gives it over to Watkins. One dribble, goes up against Rice for 2 and gets it to go. That's just Watkins' first bucket of the half, though. As now Price, you got to think he's drawing so much attention, Coach. Someone's going to be open.
Somebody's got to be open.
That.
Yep.
Price got to play more intelligently.
Keep attacking the paint, but got to dish it off.
As he gives it over to Griffin at the top of the key. Griffin now will drive. He gives it over to Rice on the baseline.
Bears lead 66-58.
Rice at the top of the key now.
4 minutes left to play.
Rice hands it off to Briar Griffin. Briar Griffin followed by Jonathan Moss. Got to think he'll try to attack here if he is able.
Man-to-man by Davies County.
3 minutes, 50 seconds to go now. Griffin gets it into DeWeese. One dribble. Gives it back out to Castlin here. Bears wisely taking their time here. No reason to rush. It's Ty Price now driving in.
Don't force it. Don't force it.
No reason to force a shot here. Double teamed almost in the corner here by Ayer. And Ayer's just going to get a ticky-tack foul there.
That's his third foul.
Just the team's first of the quarter, so not really threatening the bonus just yet. As Phelps checking in the game, and both teams, Coach, running a 6-man rotation so far this game. So obviously a lot of emotions between all of the players.
3:40 left to play in the game.
As now Price driving in here, goes up against Watkins, blocked by Watkins. He gets the rebound and gets it over to Moss, as Moss now drives in against Griffin, goes up for 2, blocked by Griffin. Saved by Rice off the legs of Watkins.
Great job, folks.
Great awareness by Lawson Rice, throwing it off the legs of Watkins there, giving the Bears the basketball.
An amazing block by Griffin, and then the presence and sense of mind for Rice to throw it against Watkins.
And Moss,
Bears ball.
Moss obviously visibly knowing he missed his opportunity there. 66-55, Bears lead, 3 minutes, 20 seconds to go. Griffin has it on the wing.
There's no reason to force anything.
Absolutely not, Coach. I look for the Bears to take a long possession here. As Griffin now at the top of the key, driving in here. Takes a jump shot from the baseline, wide open, no good. Rebound Brown.
1 to 3 minutes. Bears still lead 66-58.
Brown now brings it across. He'll drive in against Trevor Louise, goes up for 2 and gets it to go. Jackson Brown been a good source of offense for the Panthers in this second half. 66-60 now. Bears on a little bit of a scoring drought here. Need to find some offense here as Todd Price brings it across once again.
1 to 3 minutes.
Todd Price trapped immediately, gets it inside to DeWeese under the basket, up for 2, and it is good.
We got a break there. Wide open.
Great find there by Todd Price. Like we said, when someone brings a double team, someone's got to be open, and DeWeese was wide
2:35 left. Bears lead 68-60.
As now Brown brings it across for the Panthers. Brown trying to find...
Steal by Castlin.
Castlin gets his foot in there, and he's going to slow it down wisely here. Gives it over
Back
to
it out,
Rice.
back it out.
And look at that. Rice hands it off to Price. Price drives in, goes up for 2, and they're going to get a foul here on Watkins. And, Coach, I don't know if you saw that, but Rice handed it off to Price, who had an open look from a deep 3, and Rice wisely telling him to slow it down. Take your time there, and Price driving in there, drawing a foul on Watkins. 2 minutes, 18 seconds
Watkins picks up his third. Bears lead 68-60.
Price at the final finish free throw line.
The winner will advance to the semifinals Saturday night at 7:45.
Price puts up his first free throw attempt, and it is good. As Briar Griffin going to have a seat here, he's got to be tired. Or no, excuse me, he's just talking to the coaches. Trevor DeWeese is going to have a seat here, obviously trying not to pick up that third or fourth foul, excuse me. Briar Griffin got to be tired chasing around Moss all night long. That's been another great matchup that we've seen. As Todd Price puts up the second free throw, and it is also good. Huge free throws there. 70-60, 2 minutes to go now.
Bears
Moss
by 10.
pushing the tempo here, driving in, goes up against Rice, and a crazy layup, and he gets it to go. That was a good finish there by
a no-look layup by Moss.
Price brings it across. He drives in again, goes up against Watkins once more. No good. Rebound by Rice, and Rice gets the
Great follow-up. Lawson Rice for the 72-62 Bears. We're under 2 minutes.
Side, goes up against Rice. And Rice going to hit the deck here hard going up against Phelps. So that will be a foul on Lawson Rice. That'll be his third.
That was on Lawson Rice.
His third. Bears by 10. 1:53 left to play. Butler 72, Davies 62.
And Gage Phelps at the line for the Panthers. Phelps now puts up the first attempt, and it is good. Both teams have done a great job from the line tonight, Coach, but I don't want to say anything on that until this game is over.
Right.
As it 72-63 now. As Phelps' second attempt, no good. Rebound brought down by Castlin. Gives it over to Griffin. 1:50 to go, Coach. Now is when I would start milking the clock if I'm the Bears.
Spread it out. Make them foul you. 1:45 left in the game. Bears by 9.
Panthers going to the man-to-man. Rice has it on the wing, dribbles it up top, gives it over to Castlin on the other wing, hands it off to Griffin.
If it's not a layup, guys, I'm not shooting.
I agree, as Griffin hands it off to Rice at the top of the key.
1:30 left to play.
Rice being followed by Watkins up top. Gets it over to Price. Price makes a miss now. Price now drives in, loses it. There's 3 guys on him. I would get rid of it if I were him. He loses it. Ball's on the ground. Rice dives on it. That's going to be a jump ball, I believe.
Jump ball, possession arrow goes to Davies.
And it's been a physical game all night, and everybody showed hustle, Coach, but I can't help but feel but like the 2 players that have shown the most hustle tonight, Lawson Rice and De'Aaron Watkins, both of the players who were on the floor there.
Oh, they have. They, like I said,
jump ball, I believe the possession is Davis County.
Davis County, yeah. Lawson with only 9 points, and Watkins only with 7. But the amount of energy that they have played with tonight, the way those 2 and they've let the big men play.
Right.
But again, folks, they're cleaning up the
sweat situation.
Yep, sweat. We got 72-63. Butler leads. 1:19 left to play in the game.
And it will be Davis County ball here, Coach, but the Bears were able to milk about 30 seconds of clock there. Just got to play some sound defense here. If you can get them to miss a shot and get the ball back and start milking the clock again, you got to think fouls. Only 2 fouls on both teams, so you got to think that Davis County is going to have to go to the intentional fouls sometime soon here.
Yeah.
As Ayer now
But I'm the same thing. Even if Butler gets the ball back, we're not shooting unless it's a layup.
Exactly right, Coach. As Phelps brings it across, hands it off to Ayer at the top of the key.
1:10 left to play.
Ayer hands it off to Moss, and they're going to get
foul on Briar Griffin. That's all right.
Only his second foul, Coach. He's played some great defense tonight.
He has.
To only have 2 fouls.
You know, everyone has done their job, but Briar Griffin, even though Moss has lit it up, Briar Griffin, MVP defense. I mean, he's played fantastic. 1:08 left to play, folks.
Ayer trying to get it into Moss. Can't. Gets it into Phelps instead. Ball's tipped. Back over to Ayer. Ayer hands it off to Moss. You got to think Moss is going to be the attack
Bears
here.
by 9.
Gets it over to Ayer for 3.
Under a minute.
Rebound Phelps, though. Phelps goes back up, blocked by DeWeese.
Foul's going to be on Clayton. That's going to be his fourth.
His fourth, team's fourth.
58 seconds left to play. Davies will go to the line to shoot 2.
That sends Gage Phelps back to the line. And, Coach, you got to get this rebound. As Coach Fleener.
Let's go.
Going to drop a quick play here. As he should have 2 shots here. Bears loading up the boxes here.
Whether Coach Fleener meant to do that, I like it because it might have made the kid think about it a little bit.
Exactly right, Coach. That's Phelps now at the line. 2 huge free throws for him. Goes up for 1, and it is good.
Phelps' 4th point of the quarter.
64-72. Bears leading by 8. 58 seconds to go. Phelps' second attempt is up, and it is also good. 2 huge free throws, Coach, from Phelps there.
Substitution, and Moss is going to come out.
Moss probably trying not to get him to pick up that 5th foul on defense, Coach. I'm assuming he'll be right back in for offense.
Thank you. 72-65, Bears lead. Full court pressure now by Davies County.
They get it into Price. You got to move the ball on the press, Coach, as Price gets it over to Griffin. Griffin now. Great job controlling the tempo here. Great job boxing out number 1 Brown there, and they're going to get Brown for a foul.
Brown, his 3rd, and the team.
It's a great job by Griffin there. Had the angle on Brown and was able to hold that angle all the way down
51 seconds left to play.
Bears now inbounding in their territory. 51 seconds, like you said, Coach, in the Butler County Board of Education. 4th quarter play.
Bears by 7.
Price gets it in to Price.
Davies County has to come foul. Davies has to come foul.
Price got to get it across the timeline first. He does, and then they foul him. That'll only be their 4th, so Bears will have yet another chance to inbound here.
It'll be Butler County ball on the side. 72-65, Bears lead by 7. 45 seconds left to play.
As Lawson Rice now set to inbound, I'm imagining they're going to try and get it into Price again, and they do. Price not being fouled just yet, and they're finally going to get Ayer. I'll be honest, Coach.
We got lucky, then that could have been a charge.
That could have easily been a charge. That is Ayer's 4th, though. He has been tasked by guarding Ty Price all night as well, as Moss now set to come back in as Ty Price goes to the final finish free throw line for 2 shots.
43 seconds left, folks. If you joined us late, I hope you're watching. Been a great ball game. Bears lead 72-65. 43 seconds left to play.
Price's first attempt is up, and it is good.
The winner will advance and move on to the regional semifinals Saturday night to meet either Ohio County or Breckenridge County.
That game will follow this game immediately, as their fans are already loading up this other side, as I'm sure they're enjoying this. This is about, based on the girls' games that I saw, this has been the closest game for sure as far as all of region is concerned. And we knew that coming in, Coach. We said this was a pretty even matchup here, as we got a little bit of blood.
We got Davies County. Yep, Davies County got to be wrapped. Got young man number 20, Air. He's got blood on the knee, and they're wrapping it up, and he'll be fine. 43 seconds, folks. Bears away from advancing to the regional semifinal. Ty Price at the line. Bears lead 73-65.
Big free throw here for Ty Price. We're in the Butler County Board of Education, 4th quarter of play.
73-65, Bears lead.
Dead silent here in Ty Price.
74-65.
With another great
Bears
trip
lead.
to the free throw
Full
line.
court pressure.
As now Ayer gets it in to Phelps, back to Ayer. Ayer going to push the tempo here.
1 under 40 seconds.
Ayer drives in, kicks it out. 3-point shot by Brown's on the way. Blocked. Rebound by Brown, though. Brown goes in for 2, puts up the jumper, and gets it to go.
Timeout, Davies County.
Davies County getting points on the board there. 67-74.
Full timeout.
A full timeout.
Full timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll come right back. Keep it right here on WLBQ.
Has your car been damaged by a deer, ditch, or distracted driver? If so, Chad's Record Service and Body Shop can help get your car back on the road. The pros at Chad's are licensed and insured and will work with your insurance company to make your car like new again. Chad's also offers 24-hour record service, so when the unexpected happens, you won't be stranded on the side of the road. Call Chad's for a free estimate at 270-526-4005. And remember to request Chad's the next time you need a tow.
Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Owensboro Sports Center. 74-67, Bears leading. 31 seconds to go in the Butler County Board of Education. 4th quarter play. Bears have the ball. Got to go the length of the floor, Coach. And if you're Davis County, got to go to the intentional foul. And the story of the second half, Jonathan Moss, 4 fouls, has been huge. his momentum was just shot after he picked up that fourth foul. And here's a guy who just shot the lights out against us in the first half, and the Bears have done a great job silencing him here in the second half.
Bears lead by 7. Full court pressure by Davies County.
Inbounding here. Want to get it into Price, but just want to get it in time here as they get it into Price. And he'll be fouled by Ayer, and that's going to be Ayer's 5th, I believe.
Yes, you're right. Noah.
We'll see.
Noah. Jonah. My apologies.
Happens all the time, Coach. A lot of adrenaline here. I think I've messed up Castlin and Deweese about 15 times, but that will be Ayer's 5th foul.
Aiden Ayer fouls out for Davies
County. That's a big foul, Coach. He's been following Ty Price all night long. He's done a great job on the defensive end, and he's done a great job definitely controlling Ty Price for the most part. As number 22, Oberst checking in for the Panthers. His first time seeing the court tonight.
That would have to be one of the most nerve-wracking things. There's a young man for Davies County has just come in. But more importantly, here we go. Ty Price at the free throw line.
Final finish free throw line here. 2 shots. His first one's up, and it is good. Wow. 29 seconds to go here. 75-67 now. Bears leading in the first round here of the 3rd region tournament.
29 seconds left to play in the game. Winner will advance to the semifinals.
Second free throw's up, and it is also good.
Timeout, Butler County.
30-second, we'll keep it right here. Coach, we're just not even going to touch that subject. Bears doing a great job tonight. We'll just say keeping the lead even though they are getting fouled is the best way I can put it without saying anything that I shouldn't. And if I'm the Bears coach, you almost want to drop back, but they've been bringing that press all night long, and it's getting Davies County worked up. I think that you still go with the press, but you definitely don't want to foul. You have 4 fouls that would send Davies County to the line. Davies County, obviously, you got to expect them to go to Jonathan Moss here. Probably going to try and get him a look at 3. But if not, you got to rebound well here. That's what happened last time. Brown put up the 3-point shot and came down with his own rebound. You can't have that if you're the Bears. 29 seconds. We've seen crazier things happen in high school basketball especially. So the Bears, they can smell the next round, but you can't get distracted by that. You got to finish the job that's at hand. As the band here in full force. Huge student section. Once again, big shout out to all of our faithful listeners and all of the Bears faithful out here. A great crowd.
It is a sea of blue, folks. 29 seconds away. The crowd can feel it.
Moss set.
Davies County got to go the length of the floor.
Moss gets it into Phelps.
Steal by Ty Price.
Price going to dribble it out here. And they're going to get number 1 Brown for a foul here. And that was huge. That's Brown's 4th. Ty Price. And I'm just going to call spade a spade, guys. Ty Price, not usually known for his defense, but a great defensive. I mean, that was a huge steal, Coach.
Yeah, those kind of things that you got to take care of the ball. I mean, Davies County had to get it down the floor and score.
As Ty Price now back at the final finish free throw line for some more big free throws here. Puts up the first one, and it is good. And Coach, Ty Price has just had an incredible game tonight to this point, especially this second half has been outstanding. It's now the Bears lead 77-67, 25 seconds to go in the Butler County Board of Education 4th quarter of play. And Ty Price puts up his second free throw attempt, and it is good. Wow is all I'm going to say.
Bears 78-67.
Phelps now inbounding.
25 seconds left to play.
Gets it into Brown. Brown gets it over to Moss. Moss now.
20 seconds.
Tightly here, brings it across. Moss
Bears by 11.
Makes his move, fires the 3-ball. No good. Rebound. Phelps, though, puts it up. No good. Rebound.
We got a foul.
I believe it's going to be on Castlin. It will be. That'll send Phelps to the line.
It's his 4th. Bears lead 78-67, 11-point lead, 13 seconds left to play. Davies County at the line to shoot 2.
Great defense there by the Bears. Not letting Moss get his feet set was just kind of a rush shot there. As now Phelps puts up the first shot at the free throw line, and it is good. And Phelps here with a big free throw here, 68-78. To get this point to a 9-point game would be huge. Only 3 possessions, obviously. 13 seconds to go.
Davies County has to foul immediately.
Phelps puts in the second one. Great free throw night for him. 78-69 here as we get it in the top.
We're under 10 seconds.
No one's fouling. I believe number 1, that's Jackson Brown. That's going to be his 5th. He was hesitant to foul there. And, Coach, he was put in a bad spot there. He's been really their second attack, third attack all night. And he really didn't want to come out of this game, Coach, but he let 4 seconds come off the clock, and those 4 seconds were huge right there.
Brown, the 5'9" junior, had a good, solid night, had a better second half. Again, he fouls out. Again, Bears lead 78-69. 9 seconds left to play.
That sends Ty Price to the final finish free throw line here. As once again, the stadium just gets so quiet when he's at the line, and he puts up the first one and doesn't get it to go. He finally misses one, guys. I can finally say it. I think he was 12 for 12 going into that free throw. But Ty Price,
he was 12 for 12.
A huge free throw right here to put it to 10 points with 9 seconds left. He puts it up, and it is good.
Good. Bears lead by 10, 9 seconds left. 79-69. Bears going to advance to the semifinals.
Gets it into Moss, and Moss is going to bring it across here. Probably put up one more three-point shot. Doesn't get it to go. Rebound, Ty Price, and that's going to be
The Bears are going to advance to the semifinals.
A dominant 10-point win. 79-69 is your final score. Bears will take on the winner of Ohio County and Breckinridge County, but we'll talk about that in the postgame show. Keep it right here on WLBQ.
For sports teams to succeed, they need good leaders. Point guards and quarterbacks call the right plays to put their teammates in position to score and lead their teams to victory. Kendall Embry at Embry & Watts CPAs wants to be your team leader when it comes to business and personal accounting services. Kendall is ready to call the right plays to keep you compliant with the IRS and keep some of your hard-earned money in your pocket. Tax season is right around the corner, so stop by his office on Main Street in Morgantown today. Looking for something to give you that pick-me-up in the morning? What about a filling dinner? You should head to Hardee's in Morgantown. They have everything you need when it comes to breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They have fluffy biscuits, crunchy hash browns, mouth-watering burgers, tacos, burritos, fried chicken tenders, ice cream, and many more delicious items. You can have a great dinner before cheering on the sports teams of Butler County. Their friendly and talented staff will make sure your order is fresh and filling. Located on Veterans Way, Hardee's, where the food's the star.
Before you cheer on your Bears, stop by your hometown IGA to get everything you need from an assortment of favorite chips, drinks, and a great selection of meat items, including IGA Choice Angus Beef and an array of your favorite brands of hot dogs and brats. You'll find it all and much more at IGA. Located on South Main Street in Morgantown. Go Bears!
Your State Farm insurance agent, Baker Gardner, is ready for another season of BCHS Sports. Baker is also ready to help you with insurance for your home, car, or life. Affordable, reliable insurance from State Farm is backed by one of America's most trusted names, with hometown service always just a phone call away. Good luck, Bears, and remember, like a good neighbor, Baker Gardner is there. Give Baker Gardner and his staff a visit at 219 South Main Street in front of the post office, or give them a call at 270-526-5582. Morgantown Bank and Trust knows what being on the home team is all about. Since 1880, Morgantown Bank and Trust has been serving the people of Butler County. And since 1976, we've been a part of every WLBQ broadcast of Butler County High School athletics. As your only home-owned independent bank, we want to be a pillar of the community. And we work hard every day to give you exceptional professional service from people you know and trust. Good luck, Bears, from Morgantown Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Has your car been damaged by a deer, ditch, or distracted driver? If so, Chad's Record Service and Body Shop can help get your car back on the road. The pros at Chad's are licensed and insured and will work with your insurance company to make your car like new again. Chad's also offers 24-hour record service, so when the unexpected happens, you won't be stranded on the side of the road. Call Chad's for a free estimate at 270-526-4005. And remember to request Chad's the next time you need a tow.
Well, welcome back to the Owensboro Sports Center. Jonas Swift, Parker Smith, Coach Allen here as Ohio County and Breckenridge warm up. Bears get the win and advance to the regional semifinals. 79-69 was your final score. And we're going to try to get a quick post-game show here brought to you by the Dairy Queen at Beaver Dam. And, Coach, I believe you have some scoring if you want to go over that real quick.
Yes, sir, real quick. Again, third quarter and fourth quarter, the Bears took over. Third quarter, we outscored Daviess County 22-12. Fourth quarter, we outscored Daviess County 23-17. Here we break it down. Jonathan Moss for Daviess, 34. Phelps, 14. Watkins, 7. Brown, 10. Air 4 for a total of 69. For Butler County, Ty Price with 38. Lawson Rice with 9. Briar Griffin with 15. Justin Castle with 5, Trevor Deweese with 6, Clayton Deweese with 6 for a total of 79. Bears win 79-69, advance to the semifinals only for the 5th time in modern history.
Right.
And we will play, folks, at 7:45 this Saturday night, and we will play the winner of Ohio County and Breckenridge County. But again, Parker and Jonah, what a game.
Yeah. It was definitely probably one of our most fun games that we've called this year. And only in the first round, we can only hope that the games coming down the stretch are like that too. And we can only hope that the Bears play like that. Every Bear played great. I want to start by saying that Clayton DeWeese with 6 points came off the bench, had some great offensive rebounds, played a lot of great defense. Davis County thought that they may have a mismatch there, and Clayton DeWeese held his ground very well tonight. Trevor DeWeese and Justin Castlin always doing their thing. Briar Griffin obviously tasked with following Moss all around the court all night long, and he did a great job. Lawson Rice did a great job facing off against Watkins, like you said. But I think we're all in agreement on who the IGA hometown player of the game is, and it's going to go to Ty Price here. 38 points, Coach, but the thing I want to talk about, 13 of 14 from the free throw line, and you talk about it all the time, Coach. Why do you put your kids in these AAU tournaments whenever they're in the 6th and 7th grade? It's for moments like these, and you want to get the nerves going and get them used to it, and Ty Price showed that he's got that gene in him whenever they go to foul him, that he just knocked down almost every single one of those free throws.
He did. He only had 12 points at halftime. The Davies County blueprint was working. They had held him to 12. Butler County trailed 40-34 at the half. So, again, credit to the whole squad, Coach Dockery and staff. Great win. Execute, advance. Saturday night, here we come.
Saturday night, and we'll be back with you on the call. I believe, Coach, you'll be back with us if you're able.
I'd love to.
And so it'll be us three back here again in the Sports Center. So please, if you cannot make it out to support the Bears, I would love to see another crowd like this. It was a huge advantage for the Bears. Once again, shout out to all the faithful showing out. Shout out to the pep band in the student section as well. But if you can't do that, we will be bringing you the action on Saturday. But we're going to go ahead and get out of here, get out of the way for these other radio stations. We appreciate everybody listening to us, and good night.
Morgantown Bank and Trust knows what being on the home team is all about. Since 1880, Morgantown Bank and Trust has been serving the people of Butler County. And since 1976, we've been a part of every WLBQ broadcast of Butler County High School athletics.